Last year, because
So
of
guys,
COVID, public
we're going
entrances
to
were
try
blocked.
to do
A
this,
public
get out
mass
the
was
map,
held tonight.
see what
More
happens.
masses will be offered
This
throughout
is the
the day
DLC.
tomorrow, with closing mass
The water
at 6.
waves.
Pilgrims are asked to
These
wear
are
face
the
masks
circle.
despite vaccination status
This is where
and to
it
practice
twists in
social
the circle,
distancing
like in the
as
middle
much as
right here.
possible.
Yeah, where that
So,
giant worm is.
and the further you go out, it seems like the waves, the bigger the waves get, and the stronger the wind.
Plus,
So
protecting
I'm gonna
affordable
try to go
housing
up
near the
here.
Obama Presidential Center. And later on in sports, a Bears veteran looking to return to the Packers rivalry game finds out
very, very
he's
far
got to stay
out,
on the
and then
sideline.
it's a
And
strange
speaking of the world's most
stop.
expensive, ugly sweater, and you won't believe how much this item will cost.
The terrain just stopped.
Top of the wave. Game. Oh. Ooh, no, I hit on.
Magic Immersive is the world's first immersive magic show. Experience levitations that float over your head. The world's most dangerous magic trick. Harry Houdini's death-defying water tank escape. And so many more mind-tricking illusions.
Oh,
Closer than ever
you just
and
get
more
reset.
amazing than anything you've
If you
ever
go too
seen.
far out, you just get
JBL's
reset
Magic
back to
Immersive
where you
at
were
360
before.
North State Street is pure magic.
And that's
Tickets
it.
at
I'm back
magicimmersive.com.
at Skull of a Tuna.
With energy costs on the rise,
I'm back
now's
at
the
that
time to
now.
replace your old furnace with ABC. Get a new furnace with $0 down and payments as low as $49 per month. Trust ABC and consider it done.
I'm gonna change to my snowmobile. Go on the ice here.
Happy Honda Days from all of us at Honda. Visit your local Honda dealer today or shop online.
Tis the season for more at Metro by T-Mobile. Now, new and existing customers can get a free Samsung Galaxy tablet and enjoy high-speed data for just $15 a month. That's the lowest price on unlimited for tablets, all with the power of the T-Mobile network. Metro is giving you and your family more chances to stream,
My
more ways to
snowmobile, it
connect,
doesn't work
and
with
more
6
reasons to celebrate with a free Samsung Galaxy tablet.
So I just have to
Get
use
more
2.
for the holidays. Only at Metro.
6 is it just spins out until.
It's getting colder, and Burlington will keep you warm and looking great all at the same time. And we all know when you bundle up at Burlington, you save a bundle. You'll love the deals. You'll love Burlington.
Didn't take a
Time to
second one.
build a partnership where everybody wins.
What kind of Doritos?
Introducing Bally's Chicago.
Copy.
Fox Kickoff Sunday, brewed by Miller Lite. Sunday at 10 on Fox 32.
Chicago police have issued a community alert for the Lakeview neighborhood. Police say there were 3 armed robberies within minutes of each other overnight. The community alert also warns of several carjackings. The mayor and police chief of Hillside are demanding an apology tonight from the Proviso School District 209 superintendent. A video was released yesterday by the superintendent showing a school resource officer physically assaulting a student at Proviso West High School. A statement from the superintendent inferred that the officer was associated with a local law enforcement agency. The statement furthered the divide between police and the black and brown community. Hillside Police Chief Joseph Lukasek responded in part by saying our Hillside police officers assigned to Proviso West have never acted in such a manner as this non-certified security person exhibited in this video that has gone viral. We are constantly providing sensitivity training to our officers to avoid such situations. The SRO has been fired and the incident remains under investigation. Well, with construction underway for the Obama Presidential Center, homeowners and renters in Woodlawn are demanding the city protect affordable housing. Today, the Obama CBA Coalition called on Mayor Lori Lightfoot to follow through with the Woodlawn Housing Preservation Ordinance and designate 52 city-owned vacant lots near the Presidential Center for affordable housing. Their request includes all of the city-owned vacant lots on 63rd Street east of Cottage Grove Avenue.
Weeds are already huge. What the hell?
This proposal to be approved. We
Why
need
are
it so
weeds
that
already
our
huge?
seniors single mothers, and our residents who work 2 and 3 jobs are able to stay in their neighborhoods and benefit from the neighborhoods that they helped keep afloat. If we are not able to get this proposal passed, we are all at risk of being displaced.
The Obama CBA coalition says 52 vacant lots are equivalent to 300 affordable housing units. We've reached out to the mayor's office for comment and have yet to hear back. Some high-profile passengers were aboard Blue Origin's latest space flight, which departed from Texas this morning.
What? Space flight?
From takeoff to touchdown, the whole flight lasted about 11 minutes. In addition to former NFL star Michael Strahan, was the daughter of NASA legend and former astronaut Alan Shepard. This was the 3rd human suborbital flight for Blue Origin since July. Christmas is coming early for some area kids. Today, the group Shy Gives Back supplied about 1,000 toys and gifts to children living in Parkway Gardens on Chicago's south side. The event was included in the event, I should say, a visit from Santa, hot cocoa, cookies, and lunch. Shy Gives Back has several more community events planned for the holiday season, and you can get involved by donating a gift or even your time. To learn more, visit shygivesback.com. Santa also spotted downtown today, traveling in a horse-powered engine sleigh. Santa and Mrs. Claus joined the Chicago Police Memorial Foundation for its annual Operation Santa. All weekend, Santa and Mrs. Claus will visit the homes of families of fallen or seriously injured Chicago police officers to deliver gifts. What a great cause. Turning back to our weather now, after a night of some very active storms, we are looking, thank goodness, at a clear end to the weekend. Mark is back with the details, and I spent today chasing lawn ornaments that had blown all over the place.
I'm thinking some people probably had to go all the way to the end of the block and maybe over into other neighborhoods. They blew away so far, especially with some of the winds that we had gusting today up to 60 miles per hour. The winds have slackened, they've tapered off. We've got a great looking day tomorrow. Temperatures, look at this, not bad at all for December. Temperatures in the upper 40s. There'll be some sunshine around tomorrow, but the winds not like today, but we will have some occasional gusts up to around 20, 25, even 30 miles per hour. Clear skies tonight.
See, these are up and down, both of them. And then I have just the top one for left and right.
We've got temperatures up into the 60s coming later this week.
Left and right goes in bad. That's
we
why
have some sunshine coming tomorrow as well. Temperatures right now,
that's why
not too shabby, 35 degrees. That's
never
not
seen
terribly
any
far from our normal daytime high,
This
which
is
would
the
be in the upper
top down,
30s this
it's
time
like
of year.
backward.
3-day forecast, I'm going 48 tomorrow. Lots of sunshine around, more
You put these
sunshine on Monday. We go from 48
You
to
put
50
these on top.
Monday.
Look.
And the trend is
upside
further
down?
upward as we go towards Tuesday. 53 degrees mild. A
the
few
top?
extra clouds begin to build on Tuesday.
Yeah, they
and
should
by
be on the
Wednesday,
bottom.
Decent chance, about a 30% chance of some showers.
The weight
I'm
goes
thinking we're going to have
off, and
temperatures
then
up into the
the
middle
butter.
60s by the time Wednesday rolls around. Here's Futurecast. Very little happening overnight. Nice and calm after the storm. This is 2:30 tomorrow afternoon. Again, plenty of sunshine around. Decent temperatures, upper 40s, closing in on 50 degrees. I don't think we'll quite reach 50, but still pretty decent. And then as we head Sunday into Monday, things look pretty quiet as well. So, here's your forecast tonight. Clear skies. We're going to remain dry. In fact, we're going to stay dry all the way at least until midweek. 32 overnight tonight, southwest 10 to 15 miles per hour. Your 7-day forecast. Temperatures in the 40s tomorrow. I'm saying 50 on Monday with some sunshine. Still some sunshine mixed with a few clouds on Tuesday. Temperatures of 52 degrees. I'm going to go 65. If we hit 65 on Wednesday, that'll be a new record. Then after that, we're still not that bad. 52 degrees on Thursday. We're staying in the low 40s on Friday. Some sunshine around. And by next weekend, a little closer to normal as we come back down to earth, back where we should be, back into the 30s for this part of December.
I'm doing the bell ringing for the Salvation Army on Thursday, so maybe I should move that to Wednesday instead.
You know what? I think you'll have a lot of
I'm
people.
going to think about it. All right.
A few of those gold coins.
Yeah,
there we
that's what
go.
I'm looking for. All right, thanks so much, Mark.
It's the thing.
Next, the Bulls and
With the
Blackhawks
motors.
both in action tonight. Plus the Illini welcome to Arizona to
Better
State Farm
though.
Center. Highlights from Champaign next in sports.
Fox 32 News is brought to you by Walter E. Smith.
At Walter E. Smith, we're not just one look, we're your look. If this is
I think the roundness too is
You dream it, we design it. Until it's
better now.
Save 30% on sofas
Oh, you said it resets you?
Yeah.
You'll find the perfect spot for you. Where Leader Automotive will always lead the way. Visit us or go to leaderauto.com.
10, 20 more minutes.
Hey, Busy. Are you ready to have more work tomorrow?
And then you just reset.
What is going? Let's push me down.
Welcome back. As we mentioned earlier in the newscast, the Bulls have 7 players in COVID health and safety protocols, so Coach Billy Donovan had to adjust his lineup tonight on the road against the Miami Heat. Unfortunately for the Bulls, the Heat came out on fire in the first quarter. Tyler Herro buried a three-pointer to beat the buzzer to give the Heat a 14-point lead after the first, and they never looked back. They went on to beat the Bulls 118-92. The Illini took it to the 11th-ranked Arizona in the first half in Champaign. Trent Frazier was on fire from three-point range, helping the Illini to a 16-point lead, but the Wildcats came back in a big way. Azuolas Tubelis gets the layup to drop with just over 2 minutes to go, and they held on for the 83-79 win. And in South Bend, Notre Dame beat 10th-ranked Kentucky by 4 points. The Blackhawks and Maple Leafs played Toronto. We pick it up tied at 4 in the third period. Hawks goalie Kevin Lankinen out of position, and David Camp scores on the open net, and Toronto went on to win by a goal, just 5-4. Bears defensive end Akeem Hicks was hoping to play. We were hoping as well in Sunday's game against the Packers, but unfortunately he is out with an ankle injury. After the Bears-Packers game is over, switch back over to Fox 32 Chicago for Bears post-game live. We'll break it all down for 90 minutes and air every press conference live. Army took on Navy in the 122nd installment of their historic rivalry. Navy quarterback Ty Loptai scored both of the midshipmen's touchdowns, the second from the 2 yards out to find the lead. Navy won the game 17-14. Looking for a very high-end version of a delightfully tacky, ugly sweater? Who isn't? Well, we've got the look for you. Still to come, just how much the world's most expensive holiday sweater is going for.
Saving you up to $500 on your energy bills with rebates and discounts on energy-efficient products. So you can enjoy coming back to a home full of savings. Visit ComEd.com/home savings.
The Boot. It's so Chicago. So is saving hundreds by switching to United Auto Insurance. Visit UAI.com 24/7 for fast, free quotes, great rates, and low monthly payments.
Gift over the top and not spend a lot. Buy below lets you go big this holiday with prices that are way low. Buy below. Shop online or a store near you.
The unknown is not empty. It's a storm that crashes and consumes, replacing thought with worry. But one thing can calm uncertainty. An answer. Uncovered through exploration, teamwork, and innovation. An answer that leads to even more answers. Mayo Clinic. You know where to go.
Cowboys Washington football team. Sunday on Fox.
You know, it's a time-honored tradition during the holidays, whipping out that ugly sweater. But what about a sweater that costs more than some cars? Take a look. This ugly sweater has been dubbed the world's most expensive, costing nearly $40,000. And here's why. It's made from silk and features 24-karat gold diamonds and Swarovski crystals. It's being sold by a UK-based designer who made it himself, saying it took nearly 3,000 hours. According to the artist's website, he spent all of his savings on the project and plans to donate some of the funds to UK National Health Service. So all for a good cause, but I hope it's worthwhile for him, Mark.
3,000 hours? That's like a year and a half in like normal people time, right?
And all of his savings, that's what stood out to me.
That's someone who is very committed to the whole concept of the ugly sweater.
Going all in.
Which, as we said, really not all that ugly. We've got a non-ugly forecast. Sunshine tomorrow, 47 degrees. A little bit breezy during the afternoon. Sunshine, 50 degrees on Monday, 52. A few extra clouds on Tuesday. I think we'll set a new record on Wednesday when we hit 65 degrees. 30% chance of some showers. A few clouds in the morning on Thursday, 52 degrees. Then we're pretty decent Friday and even into Saturday as well. A great looking week ahead.
Fantastic. Thanks so much, Mark. And thank you so much for joining us tonight at 9. Wake up with Good Day Chicago starting at 7.
Huge savings this weekend at Ashley Home Store. Friday through Monday only. Save 20% off store-wide. Plus get 0% interest for 24 months. That's 20% off your entire purchase. Plus take 2 years to pay. This weekend only at Ashley Home Store.
This is my kind of holiday. Happy Honda Days from all of us at Honda. Visit your local Honda dealer today or shop online.
Let's go, I can't wait. This is my kind of holiday.
Some things can't be tried at home.
Where next?
With Capital One, the possibilities are unlimited. Introducing Venture X, our new class of travel card. Earn 10x miles on hotels and 5x miles on flights booked through Capital One Travel. Plus, receive premium travel benefits like access to over 1,300 airport lounges. Find your where next with Venture X. What's in your wallet?
I like to save money, but I also need to get great Christmas gifts. So I went to Burlington and saved a ton. All I had to do was cut the price tags off. Everyone would think I spent a fortune if they only knew I shopped at Burlington. You'll love the deals. You'll love Burlington.
The original immersive Van Gogh exhibit is a completely new way of experiencing art and a perfect new way to experience the holidays. Get lost in the sights and sounds of this spectacular, vivid, and breathtaking immersive art experience that ABC calls absolutely stunning. The New York Times raves that the original immersive Van Gogh exhibit is a must-see lavish artistic festival. Ho, cool, and get your tickets and holiday gift cards to this smash hit at VanGoghChicago.com.
Don't miss Ashley Home Store's weekend sale. Friday through Monday only. Save 25% off store-wide. Or get 0% interest for 3 years. This weekend only at Ashley Home Store. This is home. Win a VIP superhero experience to Chicago.
The wind push. That's underwater. I'm still going.
Right now on Bears Unleashed, brought to you by IGS Energy. Andy Dalton threw 4 picks last week in a tough loss to the Cardinals. We'll break down what went wrong. Now the Monsters at the Midway get set to battle the Packers as their storied rivalry adds another chapter. Plus, Justin Fields will get the start at Lambeau Field.
I like him to without me, so that just gives me extra motivation.
Plus, what's the one word that will define the Bears and Packers game on Sunday night? Find out next on Bears Unleashed. Welcome to Bears Unleashed, brought to you by IGS Energy.
Ništa nisu pričali pričali još o taj tornado. Ja gledam news. Nisam ništa čuo još o taj tornado. Da, opet nisam ja gledao danas, nisam palio sad, malo prije. A ja počnem od 9.
It definitely sucks, you know, not going out and not getting the dub because each and every week you want the dub. So it's just shows that there's room for improvement and just gotta get back in the lab and just continue to work. Ain't gonna be no moping around. But I'm not built like that. I've been built different my whole life. I'm not gonna change now because I get home. I'm going to work and I'm gonna get on everybody else and then we're gonna have to. Then we're gonna go back to the drawing board. We're gonna figure it out. Regardless if anybody else is gonna give up on us, I ain't giving up on us.
The most important game is the next one. I think everybody realizes that and everybody understands that. So that's our mindset, that's our mentality, and we're going to do everything we can this week to go into Green Bay and try to find a way to win.
So David Montgomery's not giving up on himself. He's not giving up on the team, and we're not giving up
on each other.
On each other. We'll never give up on each other. And let's start with the Bears offense because another change at quarterback. Justin Fields back at QB. He's been cleared to play. Said this week he's ready to go. Allen Robinson also plans on playing Sunday. He's been limited at practice all week. So just like the Cardinals matchup, not similar teams with the Packers and Cardinals, but kind of. You don't want to get in a shootout when you're talking about the offensive game plan for the Bears, but you also understand you need to score points if you're going to stand a chance against a team like the Green Bay Packers. So if you're sitting down, Gabe, and you're Bill Lazor this week, now you know you have Justin Fields at quarterback. You're now planning for a different quarterback once again. What are you drawing up? What's in your play?
Yeah, I think for me, it's, I mean, we feel like the quarterback of the week, right? Run the ball, right? Keep saying that, but that really is the recipe when you're looking at how to beat the Green Bay Packers. I mean, you need to control the clock, right? I mean, you can say that for any great quarterback in the NFL, keep them off the field, and you do have a workhorse in David Montgomery that can kind of give you that productivity and keep Aaron Rodgers off the field. Last time we played Aaron Rodgers, less than 200 yards, so you know it's possible, right? It's just a matter, like you said, Caitlin, can we put points on the board, right? And I think that with a quarterback like Justin Fields, that is what you're expecting from him. Someone that had a couple weeks off and now can say to themselves, all right, you know what? I've been waiting to get back out there. You know what? This team is better than people are saying. And you know, being under center, we can put up the points that could against the Green Bay Packers.
Because he likes being the underdog. He said he's welcoming that. He's not often been the underdog in his career. So when he said that, I thought to myself, not many occasions that Justin Fields has been the underdog, but in this situation with the Bears, he is. So offensive game plan for him, maybe, because he's not hyping up any moment on Sunday Night Football. He's like, yeah, it's just another game. We know he's not. So what's the game plan for him?
I mean, I dig the fact that Justin Fields, publicly at least, isn't going to overhype this national stage, but it's the biggest show in television. It's Sunday Night Football. We have seen Justin Fields thrive on the biggest stages that he's been in at times before this. The greatest game of his career so far was on Monday Night Football, and the only show bigger than Monday Night Football is Sunday Night Football. I do believe that because the Packers, while their defense has been a little bit beat up this season, but at the safety position, they are very experienced. We all know Adrian Amos really well in this town. Also, he's gone over to the Green Bay side of things, but I think specifically at safety, that's where Justin Fields needs to be a little bit careful, in my opinion. I think the Gabe's point about the run game is outstanding, in addition to David Montgomery, Khalil Herbert. The Justin Fields portion of the run game, I think, needs to be big also, not just waiting on him to scramble, but call him into some QB runs. In addition to that, though, I'd like to see the Bears attack outside the numbers. Justin Fields is really, really effective with his accuracy on some of those out routes, some of the deep fade routes where he just hits guys in stride over and over again. That's where when they're looking for chunk plays, I want to see that. If you're moving the pocket, if you're trying to throw deep, then having Allen Robinson healthy is going to be huge in this game, because not only do you get Justin Fields back in the lineup, but A-Rod being back now as well. Kind of feels like the Bears are playing with a full deck for the first time in a while.
And when you're talking about those chunk plays, I asked Bill Lazor this week, listen, he's been talking all season about we need more chunk plays, we need more explosive plays, and I said, yes, but doesn't chunk plays and explosive plays come with consistency, especially with personnel? Like I said, he had Andy Dalton for 2 weeks. They've gone back and forth because of injuries, and that's not something they can help, but back and forth between quarterbacks, back and forth between receivers. They didn't have A-Rob, now they have A-Rob. Was in there, now he's out. We got Derek. Like, there's so many many moving parts. So how do you keep consistency and get those big plays?
When you go
tough,
to
right?
the,
I mean, especially when you know that Justin Fields is capable of putting the ball down the field, right? I mean, he has so many 20-yard passing plays when you watch these games. And you're right. I mean, it would be cool to have him have a consistent receiving core so that he knows his weapons, where they're going to be at, who he can get the ball to. I mean, but the reality is, it's professional football, right? I mean, and as much as you want to talk about consistency, you got guys that are getting paid a lot of money to do their job very well, right? And so it's no different whether it's Allen Robinson, Marquise Goodwin, or Darnell Mooney, right? It's like you just expect, you know what you're going to get from David Montgomery. You're going to get some chunk plays, right? But it's about Justin Fields and can he do that consistently?
And especially because, you obviously got consistency at center between the QB and the quarterback, the QB and the center. Not only the exchange of the snap, I think you need to make sure it's on point, but because you're on the road and what's going to be a hostile atmosphere, because it is every time the Bears and the Packers play each other. And since it's going to be at Lambeau on Sunday night, then there's no reason to think it's not going to be loud. But that is where the Bears have struggled most, is in hostile road environments. The crowd can really be an issue. We've seen Justin Fields and Sam Mustipher get more and more comfortable with that, with how they're communicating some of those fronts that Green Bay is going to throw at them that they've seen from a variety of defenses this season. It's going to be big. You know what it can get like at Lambeau, Sharky, how the crowd can really become a factor.
Well, and when I think of the factor and the ambiance and the loud and the cold, I think all of a sudden Justin Fields is coming off 3 cracked ribs. How is that going to affect his game? Yes, maybe it won't affect his throwing, but he already said, I'm going to be more mindful of my sliding. I'm going to be more mindful of taking off because he knows he's going to wear some extra padding and things like that. Do we see that affect the game plan?
And I think we do. Obviously, he's going to be thinking about it. I mean, because look, if you can't breathe, this hurts. You're going to be cautious about running. I think, but for me, the thing I'm going to be looking at the most is, we've been talking about it since the beginning. It is the maturity of Justin Fields. And I think to myself, as a fan, right, I try to put realistic expectations on that. And I'm like, we talk about the first year, second year for a quarterback. What about like mid-season? After some games, understand, like, can you really have, and I'm curious to hear what you have to say, Ant, about this specifically. It's like, because I feel like you can mature with.
Right. Alright, I'll show you guys where am I at. There's
With energy costs on the rise, now's the time to replace your old furnace with ABC. Get a new furnace with $0 down and payments as low as $49 per month. Trust ABC and consider it done.
I think that this shouldn't be right.
Welcome back to Bears Unleashed. It's time for the Bet Rivers over-under. Justin Fields back starting for the Bears. It's his first Sunday night football game at Lambeau Field. Over-under 250 passing yards for Fields Sunday. Can you answer passing? I know. You're thinking already.
You said passing, you said Justin Fields, you said over-under. I like what Ant was saying earlier. I really do think, like, it is the recipe for a successful outing for Justin Fields. So I'm going to say over. I think he's confident enough right now and he wants to really prove a point. So I'm going to say over.
I'm going to say under, but I think it's going to be within like an efficient lens. I think it's going to be a game where Justin Fields isn't going to be, looking to make many turnovers. He's going to protect the football. I think he will find moments to attack. I think the Bears' offensive approach as well will be about trying to keep Aaron Rodgers off the field. So overall, the amount of drives that he gets may be limited. So I think he's going to have an efficient game with a few chunk plays, but it may not end up over 250.
I'm going to go under as well, but just under 250 because I also am thinking about the scrambling yards and the rushing yards. I don't think he's going to be doing that much because, again, those 3 cracked ribs, he knows the minute he takes off, he's opening himself up to a lot of pain that he could avoid. So I think he's kind of not forced into throwing, but he's going to be more mindful of his passing yardage than his scrambling ambitions. Packers are 12.5-point favorites, but the over-under game total for this one, 43. Over under 43.
I think easily over. I think easily over. Because the Packers.
I did think it was set.
quite
you take
good in
those
the
4
front
picks
because the
out of
front
it,
is.
they ran the ball quite well against Arizona.
So I'm going to say
Aerodynamics for
And I
that
did
front
see a
because
little
that
bit more
bubble
from
is
Khalil
what's
Herbert
throwing
in
it
that
off.
last game too. So I think you get
The
a two-headed
seat,
monster, kind of
you
like
know what I
the
mean?
Green Bay Packers have between Jones
Making
and
the
Dillon. I think we
water,
get our Montgomery and Herbert action going
That
on.
was all
Maybe even some
closed
backfield
off.
sets with
It
them
should be
both
perfect,
back there
you know?
together.
Especially
a little
the
bit of
front.
variety, a little bit of versatility, like we started to see against Arizona. I think the
Instead of
offensive
round.
approach would be pretty creative from Chicago. It's going to lead to some points. I'll take the over also.
I'm going to go over because I just love hammering the over. When it's going over, but yeah, I think we're going to see if you take those 4 turnovers away. That's what I keep thinking about. In that last game, they would have scored a lot more, and they were so close. So let's see what Justin Fields can do. But we know the Packers will not have a problem scoring points. They usually don't. Coming up after our final timeout, we'll tell you the one word that will define the Bears Packers at Lambeau Field on Sunday. Stay with us.
Are in the middle. Maybe like this.
It doesn't matter where I am. When the Bears are playing, my game face is always on. I'm an artist and a Chicago Bears fan.
Filmmakers is not based off sharks.
Oh, now it does this. Oh, but it's fixed. It's more stable. Look at that. How stable it is.
Daddy.
Yeah.
There's 2 vortexes.
I put one underneath too.
Why light your eco-friendly bulbs with carbon-based power? IGS Energy now offers 100% green electricity and carbon-neutral natural gas. Because every choice adds up to a better world. We're IGS Energy. Let's go green for good.
That reminds me of the whistling. Whistling. Whoa, look how weird. I'm in the air. The air.
For 90 minutes, I'll be at Lambeau Field getting player reaction.
Yeah, the wind.
Live. Welcome back to Unleashed. Time now for the Miller Lite Blitz. One word that will define the Bears Packers game. Gabe?
You know, I work at B96 and I'm throwing in my pop culture references. I'm throwing in my Justin Bieber confidence.
I am little.
And that's what I feel like the Bears need to exude this Sunday, whether it's, the confidence we've been seeing from David Montgomery or the confidence that we see from Justin Fields. I think that is what's going to propel them to a potential victory. I think this can be an upset week. I know I say it with confidence, but they do. They think they get to do that as well.
Yeah, I feel you, man. You know what I'm going? It's one word. Wrote it 3 times. 3 times a little intensity. Location.
Oh, it's not really long.
It tells the storyline going into this game in a few different ways because obviously it will be a road game that the Bears will have to play at. So that location is different than they've been completely this season, but also location of Justin Fields' pass. Location of defenders when trying to defend Aaron Rodgers' location will be huge.
And I'm going bright because the lights are going to be bright and they need to play. They need to shine bright.
Further out you go. Everywhere.
Every Friday and Saturday.
Yeah.
They go like 100 feet tall. 5,000. They go like 5,000 feet tall.
end the video.
Interrogation. Girl, you know you lie.
Alright, guys.
Hearing them singing notes. I don't even think he has vocal cords. Okay, please let me know what you're
the Wave Expedition. Go this way.
Bad singers. Good singers.
Use your other thing.
Alright.
Let me finish. Contestant have to win some big money. Leon Cole, Cheryl Hines, Joe McHale, and music superstar our very own Adrian Hope. Get ready to play. I can see your voice. Responding terrible talent can make you
There's lava, man. Should be bubbling. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.